Hey man, with the year ending, I decided, you know what? Why don't I drop a video like this, man? You know what I'm saying? Shout out Watch Mojo. We got another one of his videos on the channel. He or she, whoever group, whatever y'all are. Shout out to y'all, man, because we definitely going to be cranky on this channel. I ain't going to lie to you. But we got top 10 things that don't exist anymore from the 2010s, bro. Now, I should know a plethora amount of things from this video because this is my generation. You know what I'm saying? Like, your boy was born in '02. So I should definitely know things from this, you know what I'm saying? Just things in this video that dropped, things that aren't existing anymore. I could probably name you a few, like, they're not out here selling weeds no more. They're not out here selling PSPs no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, DSIs, like, all those things, bro. Like, you probably got to go to overseas to get something like that. You probably got to go to China, Taiwan to get something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, bro, because, bro, I remember just being a kid, bro, and, like, it was Christmas, and, like, I'd be looking up unboxing videos, bro, of 3DSs and stuff like that, bro. In the comments down below, let me know if you did stuff like that, bro, as a child, bro. That's tough type stuff I did. That was, like, my way of, you know, when you get a package coming in the mail, and you just can't wait. That was my way of, like, being excited over a package, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just be, like, looking at unboxing videos about it, reviews on it. That was my way, bro. Real geek things, bro. We finna check it out, bro. The 10K, man. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let's see what it's talking about, bro.
We'll make this quick.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for things that were around during the 2010s, but are no
Xbox
longer.
360,
3, 2,
damn,
1,
nostalgia.
0.
Number 10. Allow us
shoot,
Netflix mailing DVDs.
Netflix used to mail DVDs? Hey, I was a jit, so I guess I didn't even know about that.
Only know Netflix as a streaming service. Allow us to tell you about how the company started.
Go to Netflix.com. Make a list of the movies you want to see, and in about one business day, you'll get 3 DVDs.
In one day?
Netflix was always about movies. In the late 1990s, when they first came on the scene, they did so as a DVD by mail service. They would send you DVDs in the mail, you would watch them, and send them back.
Keep them as long as you want.
Some Blockbuster stuff. If you know, you know. If you know about Blockbuster, bro, you was really in tune back then. Obviously, it ended around this. That's probably in this video too. Blockbuster, bro. Probably.
Without late fees.
You just have to go there and get it.
By February of 2007, they'd already mailed out 1 billion DVDs.
Jeez.
Then they got into streaming. By 2009, streaming had overtaken DVD.
It's so crazy to think about that, though. Like, that was the way of, like, getting to watch movies back then, bro. You had to rent it from places. Like, that's so crazy to think about, because, bro, there's plenty of times where me and my family, we did that, bro. Like, we didn't have to, bro, it's so crazy. The kids were growing up in this generation, like, y'all get to grow up to Netflix and stuff. Like, that is so crazy, bro. Like, back then, bro, we was renting DVDs, bro, putting it in the DVD system, bro. Like, I forgot that one DVD system that used to be, like, crazy. Everybody wanted it, bro. I forgot what it was called, bro, but we had it. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's crazy how times change like that.
Shipments, and the trend just kept growing. In September of 2023, Netflix sent out its last DVD.
2023?
Most people probably would have assumed the mail service part of the
crazy.
business had ended even earlier than that. Number 9. PlayStation Vita.
Oh, I forgot about
While the PlayStation
Vita.
Portable gets most of the nostalgia love when it comes to PS handheld devices, we hope there are some of you who remember the PlayStation Vita with some fondness.
Shout out to my uncle, man. He had a PS Vita.
Released in Japan in 2011, and in North America and Europe the following year, the Vita sold well at first, but saw a pretty big drop-off after the launch excitement wore off.
Front and rear cameras, and that it's Wi-Fi, so you can play it in real time with friends.
I do remember. That's something I do remember, bro. When it first dropped, like, it was just, like, crazy. Like, bro, they made a new PSP type of thing. And then out of nowhere, like, you just stopped hearing about it, bro. Like, that's exactly how it was, bro. That's so crazy. The PSP is still gonna be the greatest, like, handheld console type of thing to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And I gave mine away, bro. Like, this is how you know I was a real businessman. I made a dumb decision, but I sold mine off, bro. I think I was in 3rd or 4th grade, bro. I sold it off to this dude, and bro moved the next day. He moved the next day, bro. I was so sick, bro. It was a green PSP, bro. If you know, you know, bro. I had it in that one little box combination with that one shooting game, bro. I don't even remember what it was called, bro. Like, that makes me sick to this day, man, because there's certain things, bro, I keep to this day, bro. I stopped my iPod Touch 6th generation, I believe it is. Not the 5th, it's the 6th. I didn't have the thing with the back thing on the push on the back. That's probably in this video too, bro. Bro, let's just watch the video.
The world?
General opinions of the device also seemed to cool with the passage of time, and sales numbers never reached what Sony had hoped.
The game catalog was not good enough.
There were no AAA titles as advertised.
It probably didn't help that during the same time was the growth in smartphones, which meant we all had handheld gaming systems in our pockets. The Vita was discontinued in 2019. Number 8, papyrus. Papyrus, the material, was first manufactured in Egypt in the 3rd millennium BCE. Papyrus, the stationery and greeting card store, opened its first location in 1973, and by 1991, there were 37 stores across the United States.
How did Papyrus come to be?
Well, it's really a great story, a true entrepreneurial story.
In 2009, that number grew to a few hundred, but it was all downhill from there.
Papyrus has announced it will close all of its 254 stores in the coming weeks.
Papyrus attributed their downfall to a few factors: overexpansion, an increase in digital shopping, and subsequent decrease in in-person shopping, and strain from the 2008 financial crisis.
Especially
in 2020,
generation, bro. Oh my God, so many stores are closing because everybody buys stuff online, bro. There's really no point to the store, bro. It's so crazy.
The Papyrus stores that were still around all closed down, and the company is no longer.
The announcement comes after the retail group reportedly filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection this month. Going out of business sales are now underway.
Number 7, Nokia Lumia smartphone. We can't talk about the Nokia Lumia smartphone without talking about Microsoft's attempts to get into the mobile phone game in the 2010s.
Copyright. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's because the Lumia phones were exclusively running the Windows Phone operating system. Windows Phone definitely had its fans, and the Lumia was a well-liked device with sales growing fairly consistently from 2011 through 2014.
Y'all in the comments down below, let me know if you had it.
So what happened in 2014? Well, Microsoft, which completed the purchase of Nokia in 2014, began to gradually eliminate the Nokia name. In 2015, they introduced the Microsoft Lumia, running the new Windows 10 mobile OS. Sales began to drop, and by 2017, the Lumia was pretty much done.
Damn.
Number 6, iPod.
What I say,
1,000 songs in your pocket.
But this is like the old version, you know what I'm saying? But here's my thing, bro. Like, I didn't get an iPod Touch too later after this. The latest I had an iPod Touch was, I want to say, 2014. I didn't have it later than 2014. I had my first phone, I think, in like I had my first phone like in 8th grade. I believe it was 8th grade. Yeah, I had my first phone in 8th grade, bro. In 8th grade, it was 2016. For me, it was 2016 in 8th grade. So, damn, I just mute this bitch. But yeah, bro, it was 2016 in 8th grade. So I had my iPod Touch from 20, you know what I'm saying, 15, 14. That's crazy.
Well, these days, anyone with a Spotify, YouTube Music, or Apple Music subscription has way more than 1,000 songs in their pocket. Back at the turn of the century, this was a huge deal.
The coolest thing about iPod is that your entire music library.
But this is the iPod before it started turning into damn near a phone.
When Apple launched the iPod line in 2001, the ability to load up all of our MP3 files onto one cool device was as exciting as the company's famed silhouette ad campaign made it seem. And remember the click wheel? How awesome was that?
Yeah, I never
but
had
while
this,
there are
man.
plenty of us who still cherish our old iPods, 2022 was the final year of their production.
As we look back on the iPod, I'll keep mine in case it's worth something one day.
Number 5, Microsoft Kinect.
Damn.
Motion sensor controlled gaming without the need for physical controllers sounds pretty cool.
We thought this would be fun to play with. And it was.
And it was fairly revolutionary back in
It was
2010
cool as hell back
when
then,
Microsoft
playing with
introduced
that,
their Kinect. Indeed, it was pretty cool, and initial sales were impressive. So much so that their 8 million sales in the first 60 days set a Guinness World Record for the fastest selling consumer electronic device.
Unexpected things.
Apple be crushing that now. I already know that.
Helpful things.
But they couldn't keep up the pace. By 2017, after officially discontinuing the Kinect in favor of honing in on more in-demand
2017, you
products,
gotta get rid of
Microsoft informed the public that they'd sold a total of 35 million units.
Even though the world keeps asking us what we'll do with Connect next, we're just as excited to ask the world the same thing.
Number 4, Wii U. The Wii U is often the forgotten Nintendo console.
Time to upgrade to...
It's kind of trash in my opinion.
Wii U.
Lasting from 2012 through 2017, the Wii U was the follow-up to the highly successful Wii and the predecessor to the popular Nintendo.
What's so funny is in my family, we still got a Wii, bro. We still have it. I'm pretty sure it still works too. We don't really got as much games to it anymore. I think we kind of lost those things, but we still got a Wii, bro. It's downstairs.
Nintendo Switch. It had the cool, innovative Wii U gamepad with a built-in touchscreen, and it was the first Nintendo console to support HD graphics.
Is that a shortcut?
Maybe.
But sales never reached the levels Nintendo would have wanted, and the Wii U
I feel
became
like
more
once
of
you
a
add
bridge
that
between
tablet,
beloved
it
console
becomes
generations
GGs,
than a standout device on its own.
It's
Sure,
not
some
as
of us still
simple.
play on our Wii U's, but most folks have moved on in their gaming lives.
And that's how it's done.
Number 3, portable GPS units.
Facts.
Sure,
I
most
mean,
of us have a
Yeah, I was about to say, Lyft drivers, and they still be using it today, like literally today. But a lot of people, we use our phones, man.
portable GPS unit in our pocket now. It's called our smartphone. But in this case, we aren't talking about our phone with Google Maps on it. We're talking those old school, yes, it's already old school, Garmin or TomTom type devices with GPS and maps, and
This was the
nothing
golden
else.
days, bro.
Let's call it an early
Let's be
holiday
real,
gift.
though.
Nice.
At the time,
Sometimes,
these
bro, I
personal
ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, bro, I just be wishing, like, I know I was a kid and all, but sometimes I just be wishing, like, damn, bro, I can go back to those days. And I wish I was, like, this age now, bro. I would have, like, I just would have done so much things, like, I would have done so much. I can't say different, bro. I was legit, but I would have just done so many things, man.
navigation
Just
assistants
experiencing-
felt like a revolutionary upgrade from paper maps, and they were. But with the explosion of smartphones and map apps, these devices have been rendered largely obsolete.
Oh, yes! We built this city! Bum, bum, bum.
To be
We
fair, they
built
do
this
still
city.
exist,
Which one over
but serve a
there?
fairly niche market, primarily used for outdoor activities like hiking in remote areas.
We built this city.
Number 2, Vine. You might think that 6
Vine.
seconds isn't long enough to do anything meaningful, but for 5 years, Vine proved that it most definitely was long enough.
What is Vine? Basically, Vine is Instagram for video.
The video sharing site that allowed users to post 6-second long clips became very
Vine
popular
is so funny, bro.
and
I don't
even
know why
launched
they
some of
got
its
rid of
users into the limelight. Can you say Shawn Mendes, for example?
Click the camera.
Okay.
And just hold the middle of the screen.
Okay.
In
Bro, we got the
2013,
iPhone 3?
Vine was a revolution, but as competitors got into the space and creators started moving on to other platforms, Vine just couldn't keep going. By 2016, more than half of the app's most popular users had moved to other services. In 2017, Vine said goodbye.
While it may have been gone just as soon as it began, the impact that Vine has made
I
on the
almost wish
online
it could
video
come back,
industry will
but it
no
would never
doubt
be the same.
last for several years to come.
Before we continue, be sure to
Bro, I see
subscribe
this
to our
live,
channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Y'all go
You have the
subscribe.
option to be notified for occasional video notifications.
When's the last time you saw a BlackBerry
BlackBerry?
phone in the wild?
What kind of mad genius is behind this?
There was a time in the 2000s and 2010s when it would have been very easy to answer that question, because
Imagine still having a
BlackBerry
phone like
phones
this
were
in
everywhere.
2025.
Sure, iPhones and Androids were beginning to take over, but BlackBerry lovers were a very dedicated bunch, and getting them
Somebody
off
think
those
you got a
keypad
calculator in your
devices
hand,
was a
literally.
Herculean task.
The classic is everything you want from a BlackBerry and so much more.
The phones didn't get the nickname Crackberry by accident. BlackBerry sales reached their peak in 2011, but by Q4 of 2016, they sold so few units that BlackBerry's market share was nearly non-existent.
BlackBerry desperately tried to stay afloat by flooding the market with products. In the same time period it took Apple to release 4 iPhones, BlackBerry released over 30 unique devices.
BlackBerry stopped manufacturing devices
Yeah, I would've
in
gave it up. I would've wrapped it up
2016
there.
and shut down its services on January 4th, 2022. What do you miss most from the 2010s? Let us know in the comments.
Man, everything. Let's be real, bro. Life was just so much more pure, bro. Like, I always think to myself, like, damn, what if, like, folks just didn't make... I mean, now, time would have always... Bro, the one thing people gotta realize with time is that we're always going to upgrade. So we're never going to stay stagnant. You know what I'm saying? So phones like these, we're always going to... I ain't want y'all to see nothing. They were always going to come about. You know what I'm saying? They were always going to come about. It is what it is. But sometimes, bro, like, life was just so much pure without social media, without, like, this type of new age technology, bro. But at the end of the day, man, gotta cherish it. We only get one lifetime, and it is what it is. I can't wait to see when I'm, like, 60, 70, where, like, technology is that. Like, it's gonna be crazy, because I look at my parents, I'm like, bro, y'all didn't have this. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, right now, bro, y'all did not have this. So imagine when I'm an old head. It's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be crazy, man. But shout out Watch Mojo. Road to 10K, bro. I love y'all. See you on this one. I'm out to